Are you actually executing your content strategy? Hey there, I'm Abby Herman with Right Solutions, and today we're going to talk about executing your content strategy. So I am really huge on setting goals. I love to have goals that I'm reaching for because it helps me to constantly grow as a person and a business owner. But one thing that I've always failed at until this year is actually having a plan so that I can reach those goals. Without a plan of action, I kind of feel like I'm floating around willy-nilly all over the place and I'm not actually taking steps to achieving those goals. Even as a copywriter, I struggled for a long time with developing a content strategy that would get me the results that I wanted in my business. But I found the keys to success and I am going to share that with you right now. So the first thing you need to do is put it in writing. If you're anything like me, you have a million things going on in business and in life all the time. Without a clear strategy in writing, I fail miserably at getting my content out to my audience on a regular basis. So it could be something as simple and low-tech as what I use when I'm brainstorming my ideas, and that is a paper plan. I literally write down my content on a spreadsheet, handwritten, and I leave it on my desk all the time. So it's always sitting right here reminding me of what content's coming up next week, what do I still need to create, what is my email talking about next Friday. Having that written down and in front of me at all times helps me be really strategic and really clear with all of my content that I create, whether it's my Insta stories or commenting on something on Facebook. Even if it's something that isn't planned, I know what I'm focusing on this week and this month, and I know what is coming up in my business. Now, you don't have to use something as low-tech as a piece of paper. You can use Asana, you can use Trello, you can use your content management system within WordPress. There are a lot of other high-tech ways to use it. This is only my starting point, and then I always transfer it onto something electronic. Use what works for you, but make sure that it's in writing. Another thing that a lot of people need when they're executing a content strategy is an accountability buddy. I have several people that I turn to regularly and have virtual CEO dates with them. We hold each other accountable online and we work through Zoom or through Skype, each of us creating our own content and getting our own business goals met. Okay, you are not going to execute your content strategy unless you actually get that content scheduled. I always recommend to my clients, and this is something that I do for clients, we get the content done ahead of time. For example, I have a client right now who is pregnant and due in just a couple of weeks, and so we're working in advance on her content so there's not a lapse when she goes on maternity leave. Make sure that you are planning ahead and you are getting your content scheduled in advance. It reduces your stress like you wouldn't believe if you have next week's content already scheduled in WordPress, scheduled on your social media scheduler, and your videos are already filmed and edited. It takes a huge chunk out of your day and out of your week if it's already done ahead of time. And I'm going to talk about how to do that in just a minute. All right, next. Don't try to do everything at once. In the online world, it can be really overwhelming to see someone posting in all of the places. It's important to remember that everyone started somewhere. So if you are blogging and sharing your content out, don't worry about sharing it everywhere. Don't worry about having a presence everywhere. Some people just do not want to be on video. Your audience might not be on Instagram or LinkedIn or wherever. Don't worry about having to be in all of the places. So find the platforms that your audience is on and do those well. When you're ready to grow and you're ready to move on to the next platform, you'll have a system already in place and you'll be able to do that new platform well also. And finally, batch create. So when I talked about scheduling things in advance, you can do that if you create your content in batches. For example, today, the day I'm filming this video, I'm filming 9 other videos. Sounds like a lot of work, and it is, but I created all of my outlines for my videos a few days ago. I only have to do my hair and put my makeup on once, and I'm able to sit down and get 10 videos filmed in a really short period of time. Another day, I will sit down and I'll edit all of my videos because I have time blocked off in my calendar to do that. When I go to write my blogs, I sit down and I do a bunch of them at once. That helps me avoid the stress of having to sit down late on a Sunday night to write my blog because I post one on Monday morning. And it also allows me to hire a virtual assistant to actually post it for me because that's something that I don't like to do. So it saves me time and it saves me stress. And it allows me to create more content because I am planned in advance. Now, of course, a content strategy is so much more than just executing it and getting that content out there. You have to do the homework ahead of time and know what you're going to publish, when and where, and why you're going to publish that content. But that's a video for another day. If you like the information that I provided here, be sure to give me a thumbs up to let me know and subscribe to my channel so you're notified anytime I publish a new video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.